What is going on, you guys? Welcome to today's video. I apologize for the lack of content the past few days. I've just been waiting on parts and I can't really do much as of right now, but the new axles for the Savoy should be here today, and then all the brake components have shipped, so probably later this week or next week that should all be here. But as of right now, there's not much I can do with this car. And if you look over here, we had a Cobalt SS come to the yard and I bought the calipers off it. Really nice big Brembo calipers that came with 3 15mm rotors, so very, very big. I was gonna try and fit them on Miley or the Savoy, but the problem is these ones have the fixed mounting arms. You can see right here. A lot of the Brembos that people swap on, like Volkswagens, have the entire flat bottom where you put the adapter bracket there, where you can move it in or out however you want. With this one being like this and the arms are in a fixed spot, it's very hard with how the Volkswagen ones are. You pretty much have to cut these both off and re-weld them higher so it would fit. I don't think this will work with the car. You can see kind of how they fit once I set it up there. I mean, they're big calipers. I mean, they're hefty, but you can see where the holes line up compared to this one. So I can go in front, but it puts it too far to this side, and I can go in back and it puts it too far to this side. If we go out to here, and then the rotor is not big enough to actually fit and make contact with the pad. So you pretty much have to cut both of these factory arms off and re-weld them, which could be doable, but I don't even know who can do that for me. So I might just sell these ones and get a set of the Porsche Boxer ones, which are direct fit. Well, not direct fit, but they have adapters for those ones. They are cool though. Massive Cobalt SS. I think these are ZHP or ZZP upgrade. The part numbers on them. But they're pretty cool. I want to try and make it work, but with the fixed arms, I don't think it's gonna work the way I want them to. If we look at these ones over here, these are my Lorenzo calipers. These are also massive calipers that came with 3 17mm rotors. But on these ones, you can see, let me set it down real quick. These ones actually have the full flat bottom design, and this whole piece right here is the adapter. So it bolts down from the top like this, down and through. That way you can move where it mounts up, either further back, further up, down, wherever you want to do it. And this is the kind of style caliper that I need. I wanted to use these on Miley, but for Lorenzo, there's really no support for getting pads, backup parts. There's nothing I can find for these ones, adapters. So these ones are just a cool little art shelf piece I have, but the Porsche ones come the same way. They have the same flat bottom design, and you get the right adapter to fit it to a Mark III, which is what I want to do. I mean, these ones are cool, but there's no support for Lorenzo, unfortunately. And these calipers are also massive for 4-piston, and you got to think when you're putting bigger brakes on a car, do you want to add that much weight? Because this caliper plus the 3 17mm rotor adds a ton of weight to the setup, which is why I like the G60 and the 280mm rotor setup in the car now, because it's very effective and it's lightweight. I just want to add a 4-piston Brembo or Willwood or any type of better caliper to my 280 setup. So I guess if anyone wants to buy a set of Cobalt SS calipers, I have some right here. I believe they also fit the HHR. They're 4-piston Brembos. Everything works. They're actually in very nice condition. I do have both of them. Like I said, I wanted to use them on either this car or Miley, but just how they mount up, it's not going to work out. I can't find any adapter brackets for these ones that fit a Volkswagen. So if you want a set of calipers, let me know. So my original plan for today, I wanted to take the Jet up to the shop and get all these new pieces installed before we go ahead and align the car. New tie rod assemblies here, all the new boots, and I have the new steering rack bushing here. I was about to leave right now, but a guy just called me saying he's on his way to buy a set of wheels I have for sale, so now we gotta wait. Now, I was gonna try and go to the shop real fast and get it all knocked out, but he's gonna be here in about an hour and a half, and I don't think that's enough time for me to go to the shop, get the car on the lift, swap out everything, and then back home, so we'll just wait till afterwards. So I guess in the meantime, while we wait for people to show up and parts to show up, I might as well go through and organize the barn a little bit, because it's gotten a bit out of control, I would say. So at this point, it's currently 4 o'clock. I've been out here for about 2 hours. I don't know where this guy's at, but on the bright side, The barn is looking a million times better. Everything's organized, put some wheels on display up there. The floor is clean. Well, I mean, as clean as floor from 1911 can possibly be. It's clean, but it just looks way better in here. Put my tools up here versus on the floor, kind of in the way. They're up here, out of the way now. Some more stuff from the VR5 kind of like organized back there. I mean, it's not perfect, but from what it was, way better. I wasn't gonna try and move the 1.8T and the 3.6 to a different spot, but honestly on this floor, far too much work. They can just stay right there. But I do have a guy coming to buy the 1.8T auto trans and the 3.6 auto trans, so that'll clear up some space. Pink Floyd out here chilling, looking beautiful as always. Even though it's filthy, she's still beautiful. Look at that color, it's so good. Well, this car is out. I might go through the wet vac and clean the seats. They're really not in bad shape, but a nice vacuum wouldn't hurt. And then over in the back of the wagon, those are the wheels the guy's supposed to come by if he ever shows up. On the back of the wagon, I have a trash bag full of stuff from that side of the garage. All this is trash I need to go dump. And then this trash bag is for this side because I have so many empty paint cans and just, you know, after a while, I used to accumulate a lot of stuff and like half of these are empty, so I need to throw half that stuff away. All right, so super funny story. It's currently a little after 5:30. I had messaged this guy around 4 o'clock saying, hey, you said an hour and a half. It's been about 2 hours. What's going on? You showing up? What's happening? He said, yeah, I left a little bit late and there's traffic, but I'm still coming. I said, cool, no problem. Take your time. I'll see you when you get here. Now being after 5:30, I'm like, hey man, I've been waiting around all day long. Where are you at? He said, oh yeah, sorry, meant to tell you I'm coming tomorrow. So I said, oh yeah, sorry, I meant to tell you they're not for sale anymore. So now you get nothing. Think I'm gonna wait around all day long. I mean, I got the garage clean, which is cool, but like, I've been waiting around all day long for this guy to show up and nope, no shot. Now you get nothing. But on the bright side, my axle showed up, so we can go ahead and toss the new axles in real quick, and then after that, I'm not really sure. We'll have to see. Yo, the Savoy officially has axles. We are one step closer to putting this thing on the ground and going for that first test drive. At this point, all I need is my brake parts to show up, put all that stuff on, and then she's coming down. Home stretch, boys, we are so close. Actually, I lied. We need brake parts and we need coolant hoses, which I'm supposed to be ordering this week from Christian over at Crush's Tuning. He's supposed to get them back in stock this week, so as soon as he has them, I'm ordering a set. So I think for the rest of the day, I'm gonna go ahead and pull the rear drums off of the Savoy, get everything out of the way. That way when all the new stuff shows up, it's just on and good to go. All right, so with the wheel off and out of the way, this is what we're taking out, the drum brake unit. Side note, look how good that coilover looks. I can't wait to actually go through and test these things out. So first step in removing the drum brake setup, we're gonna pop this end cap off right here. So for the cap here, usually a flathead will do it. Just kind of work your way around and pop each side out. Sometimes you'll need a hammer, but most times you just kind of work around and it should come right out of there. And there it is. Voila, cap. So next up, we have this little cotter pin right here that goes through the center of the stub axle, holding this little, I think it's called a crown cap, but it's right over that nut, so it just holds everything together. What you want to do is go ahead and bend these arms down. Yours might already be broken. This one's actually in pretty good shape, but we'll bend these arms down like so, and then you want to pull the entire thing up and through. Now there is a tool you can use, like the cotter pin removal tool that goes through and kind of hooks and pulls it up. I don't have one, so need those pliers, pop it through the end, and then I get my hammer and just kind of tap up. And usually it'll come right out, no problem. So with that out, this little cap here just pulls right off, like so. And then you have this nut here. I want to say it's a 1920, let me see. I can't remember, I haven't done this in a while. No, well, it's a 15/16 and that's fit, so we'll just use that one. These ones you don't want to put on too tight, they shouldn't be too snug, so just, yeah, it comes right out, no problem. Try to keep my hands clean here. All right, so there goes that nut. There's that one. And then you'll have this washer right here, which I'll need a flathead. And this washer is keyed. I'll show you in 1 second. So there's a little tab under all this grease. There's a little tab right there. There's also a slit inside the stub axle, so this only fits all in one way. So there's that. Pro tip, make sure the e-brake is off. I almost forgot. So e-brake, drop the e-brake, and then you can pull this off. I've spent a lot of time before struggling trying to pull this off, but the e-brake's on, so make sure e-brake is down, and then this will come right off. The bearing should come out as well, right here. The front portion of the bearing. Actually, I'll pull it together, it doesn't matter. There goes the bearing. We can caught something here. There it is. So, there is our drum brake. Looks to be, it's in decent shape. I mean, it's still held, but it'll be better to have this back here. So, this is off. Now to remove this section, you have, I'll show you right here, a couple 15s, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Undo those, the whole thing will come off this way. And then the e-brake cable comes through right here. So this is the e-brake cable, comes through and attaches right back over there. Disconnect that, pull this through, undo your 15s, and the whole thing's coming off. I will say, it has been quite a while since I've messed with drum brakes on a Mark III. I think I have to pull this tab forward, and then I pull the e-brake out. It's been quite a while. I think it's like this. I can just pull this forward farther. I think this is right. It seems right. I need you to go down and out, sir. Is it that way? Yeah, it should be that way. I can't tell if I'm doing this right or not. I could look it up, but what fun is that? Okay, there it is. It's out. There's a little hook that you just gotta pop it down through, so now it should pull all the way out, I think. Is there a hook here? I can't remember. There it is. Be gone, cable. Or be halfway gone. What's over here holding you? Should have pulled it out though. Hello? Does that not fit through there? Oh, it does. Okay, there it goes. That's out. Now we'll do the 15s. Sometimes these 15s are on here stupid tight. I'm hoping that's not the case today. There's one. A lot of times they're rusty, they'll just snap right off, so one down. Goodness. 2 down, and no snappage yet. Can we get all 4? That was a nice one. That was an easy one. Good, good to see, good to see. Last one. Can it be? It's always the last one. Okay, hold on. Breaker bar it is. There she is. All right, let's try this again. So we look back here, the brake line goes to right here at the top, should be an 11 for this one, and then the ABS sensor right below it. The brake line is off. I'm just working on the ABS sensor now. There's one T or 6mm or 5mm Allen that holds it in. I could just cut it because we took ABS off this car, but I'll try and do things the right way. But if it bothers me, I'm just gonna cut it. All right, so, all right, that's out. Does it just pop through? Oh, it does. I see it right there. Give it a little tap. Oh, I'm breaking it. She's kind of stuck in there, huh? I wasn't gonna cut it, but that's how you get it out, is it not? Okay, well, I tried to do things the right way. I did. But we're just gonna cut it. Ain't got time for you. Nope. There it goes. All right, so we'll pull these back out. I had to put 2 of the bolts back in. Trying to break that that brake line free was fun, but it didn't strip, which they tend to do. So now, there it is. So none of our bolts snapped, nothing stripped. There is our inside drum unit all gone. There's the sensor there, which should have just popped out, but I had to cut it. Oh well, all gone. So now we'll replace this with the stub axle that goes on. And we'll do the disc brake back here, or the caliper, all that kind of fun stuff. I had to pull the e-brake off still, maybe not today. We had to swap the e-brake out. When you go to disc brakes, the disc is a little bit higher, and this e-brake doesn't quite reach this. I don't think it does. Maybe the European cars are different, but I know my car, going from drum to disc, my drum e-brake didn't reach my disc on my other calipers. So might swap this out, we'll see. And now it's just hit the other side, and we're all done. And there we go. The drum brakes have been officially deleted off of the Savoy. What's kind of crazy is I just took the tracking from my brake parts that I ordered. It's saying delivery for tomorrow. Now tomorrow is April 1st, April Fool's Day. I don't know if I trust them or not, but potentially we might have brakes on this car tomorrow if they show up and what time they show up. But possibly we could have brakes on this car tomorrow. But with that, gonna end the video here. Hope you guys enjoyed. Do not forget, be thankful for every single day. We'll see you guys next time. Peace.